Hi gang, Rob here. It is the evening of 16 October 2025. Thursday night, 9 o'clock. Must be time for a knife sale on the Apostle P channel, and it is. I'll be administering tonight's sale from our Verbo rental, just half a block from the beach on Siesta Key. I'm on vacation, but I never stop working for you guys, even on vacation. Well, sometimes I do, but not this week. It is a ball buster of a sale. Before we get into it, let's do a little bit of housekeeping as usual. First off, I need you to be familiar with and agreeable to the terms of the sale, which I will post on the screen for you in just a moment. I will also print them in the description underneath this video so you can peruse them at your leisure. Also in that video description, right at the very top, you're going to see 3 links to previous videos on the channel. The first one is entitled A Primer for Buyers. If you are new to this weekly madness, please give that a look. It explains how this all works and why. So it'll make your purchase experience go much better if you know how we do things and why. The second link is the flip side of that coin. It's called FAQs for Consignors. So if you're interested in using this weekly sale to move along some of your collection, give that a look. It explains how this all works from the consignor's perspective. And the third link, as always, is to my rates and services video for the Apostle P Knife Service, the original precision sharpening service for the online knife community. Good time to send in knives, get them all sharpened up before the holidays. Backlog is about average, a little under 4 weeks, I guess. And prices have been reduced to the pre-Bidenflation rates. Because I'm a patriotic American and I love my customers. Okay, so in that description at the very top, the 3 links, then the terms of the sale. At the bottom, you're going to find the list of tonight's inventory complete with timestamps down the left side, pricing down the right. In the pricing column, you're generally going to see 2 numbers. The one to the left of the slash is the price of your knife as shown in the video. The one on the right as sharpened by the Apostle P Knife Service. There will be no next day sharpening this week because I'm not home and I'm not sharpening. But your sharpened knife will ship in about 4 weeks. Also, nothing will ship from this sale until, Monday the 20th? When I get back from Florida. So I'm going to reflect that in all my acknowledgement emails, so read them. And nobody email me on Monday or Sunday asking for a tracking number, because I won't have one yet. Nor will your knife be there Monday or Tuesday. It happens every time I go on vacation. Oh, well, I don't read all my emails either. All right. Oh, by the way, if you see the word sold in lieu of pricing for any given item when you're cruising through the inventory list, that means it's bought and paid for by its new owner. So no need to send an "I'll take it" or an inquiry about anything marked sold, all caps, exclamation point. That is it for the housekeeping. Let's get the terms up on the screen for you now, and we'll be right back with the sale. Here are the terms. All right, let's get to it, shall we? All fresh stuff this week. As I probably informed you yesterday, the leftovers are dealt with in a separate video, but still for sale. So let's get to the fresh stuff straight away. First up, got one from Flytanium. Let's see. It is the 1386 PBS Beef. The beef. We got the beef right here. There we go. A very symmetrical handle. Black G10, chamfered corners. Ambidextrous tip-up deep carry pocket clip. They call this the crossbar lock. It is nothing at all like a Benchmade axis lock, except that it's exactly like that. Knife opens with thumb studs. Rides on ball bearings, I believe. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's on phosphor bronze. I don't know. I didn't look. What do you think of that? It's almost like a Ritter grip and a 940 had a baby. Cool stonewash, D2. 3 3/8 blade, 4 5/8 handle. Rock solid lockup. Nice thumb stud placement. Very nice action. Beautiful centering. I'll call this near mint to like new in box. These are available brand new from your favorite Flytanium knife dealer online for $60 plus postage and tax probably. Your price for this one, all in, shipped priority mail, $40 like it is $60 with my edge. That is the Flytanium beef. Next, probably the most iconic Flytanium knife to date. It doesn't come with a box, so it's going to come in a Civivi pouch. It is the Flytanium 1251 Arcade in black void hard anodized aluminum for your handle scales. And then the Arcade is pretty cool because you can buy these inlays in different configurations and modularly apply them to your knife. This one is inlaid with some beautifully milled Ultem inlays. We do have a right-hand tip-up deep carry clip. It uses the Demko shark lock under license. Pretty cool. And when you see the blade, it's going to look very Demko. Rides on ball bearings, opens with thumb studs, or you can fling it. Yep. Does that look like an AD 20.5 drop point? It could be, but it's not. It's on a Flytanium Arcade. Blade steel's S35VN. Blade length is 3 3/16. Beautiful stonewash. Thinnish stock, about 1/8 of an inch, but a nice high flat grind. Lock up. Well, what would you expect? Rock solid. I think it is on bearings. Centering. Well, I don't know. Would perfect be okay? Yeah. Condition near mint to like new. No box. This model currently available at Flytanium dealers on your interweb for $199. This one can be yours all in, shipped priority mail, $130 like it is, $150 with an TheApostleP edge. The Arcade in Ultem and Black Void from Flytanium. Next up, we have another one, no box in a Civivi pouch. The knife is not a Civivi. It is the To Knife made Skelton Bladeworks Caladan V2 from old Jim. Yeah, not a bad design for a TV host. We got a titanium bolster lock, steel inserted titanium bolster lock, white G10 scales, red liners, right-hand tip-up milled titanium pocket clip. It is a ball bearing flipper. Let's see how it flips. Oh, beautifully. Look at that. That's kind of a Zulu spear. Hand-rubbed satin. Yummy. CPM S90V blade, 3 3/4 inches in length. The handle's 4 3/4. There is your lock engagement on your steel inserted titanium frame lock. Oh, smooth. Yeah. Lockup is dead rock solid. Centering is on the money. We'll call it near mint, no box. A little evidence of soiling in the white G10, just gives it a little grain and character. Discontinued, not a stock. When these were available, they had a web retail price of $299. Sold listings on eBay for similarly configured Caladans between $172 and $229. Let's go $150 on this one, like it is $175 with my edge on the S90V blade. The Caladan V2 from Skelton Bladeworks. Next up, another knife without a box, just a Civivi pouch for a knife that is not a Civivi. It's from Urban EDC. This has got to be a Vox design, doesn't it? It is the F5.5 with carbon fiber scales, a gear pattern titanium backspacer. And I think it's free of liners except for the titanium locking leaf. It's a titanium liner lock. The pocket clip is a right-hand tip-up deep carry titanium spring clip. The blade is a broad sheep's foot in Elmax, 2 7/8 inches in length. The handle is 4 1/16. Very light. I mean, it's super light. Got to be sub 3 ounces, doesn't it? I haven't weighed it. Anyway, there is your titanium liner lock engagement. I think if you look closely, there we go, you'll see Elmax on the ricasso in the between the scales there. Lockup is dead rock solid, little forward finger choil. Ball bearings. Beautiful centering. Near meant to like new, no box. This model currently available new at your favorite Urban EDC dealer on the interweb. It'll run you $275, brand new. Sold listings on eBay for this model ranging between $212 and $250. On this one, let's do $195 shipped priority mail, $220 if you'd like it with my edge. That's the F5.5 in carbon fiber and Elmax from Urban EDC. Next, we have a Miguron in a Kizer pouch. No box. It is the MGR 621 ADG Moyarl. I don't know how you say that. Moyarl. Kind of a funny word. Like the Chinese made it up using English characters. I don't know. Anyhow, not a bad, inexpensive pocket knife, I would say. So you got a dark gray bead-blasted titanium set of scales. We have a lock that they actually call it an axis lock. Yeah, I don't know if they had to license that. I doubt it. Pocket clip is deep carry gray PVD coated steel. It'll be ambidextrous tip up. Knife opens with an interestingly shaped hole, but it works really well. Kind of a gorgeous drop point blade in 14C28N, 3 1/4 inches long. Handles 4 3/8. The lockup, well, it's rock solid. Blade moves on ball bearings and centers up perfectly. Oh, I called it very, very close in my copy. Does it favor the right side slightly if you're looking at it? Maybe. Okay. So near mint to like new, no box. Currently available at your favorite Miguron dealer for $76 web retail. We're going to offer you this one all in shipped priority mail, $45 like it is, $65 with an Apostle P edge. The Moyarl from Miguron. Next, we have a Vosteed. Comes with the pouch, no outer box. But at least it's a Vosteed pouch, right? Yeah, see? Vosteed, right there. The knife is the model A3702 Corgi V. Corgi V. And an interesting, think early 70s General Motors light green metallic. But it's hard anodized aluminum scales. It uses the Vankar lock, which is like a button lock right in the middle of the pivot. And I think you can flip it both ways. Look at that. You can flip it like this. Or I think you can front flip it. Yeah. The blade, 14C28N, beautifully stonewashed spear point. Full flat ground, 2 3/8 inches in length. The handle length is 3 1/2. I like the little bronze anno pivot collar. Goes well with the green. Pocket clip, right hand tip up, deep carry. Lock up, dead rock solid. The action is beautiful on the ball bearings. The centering, I'm going to call, well, you know, I wrote, yeah, it's close enough to perfect to call perfect, wouldn't you say? Near mint to like new in pouch, no box. This model currently available for a web retail price of $79. Let's do 50 on this one, all in, shipped priority mail. Which, by the way, in peak holiday season in which we are now, a small flat rate box is $12.60. So of that $50, $12.60 of it's postage. And 70 with my edge. The Corgi in green from Vosteed. Next, another Vosteed with the cool Vosteed pouch, no outer box. This knife is the model A1907 Ankylo in the green Frag pattern, hard anodized aluminum scales. Black hardware, bronze pivot collar, bronze anodized pivot collar, pocket clip, ambidextrous tip up deep carry with a fill tab. It also runs the anchor lock, which is like a button lock in the center of the pivot. You can flip it. You can front flip it. You can thumb it with the hole. Yeah. Black coated blade, 154 cm, 3 3/16 inches in length. The handle's 4 9/16. Blade rides on ball bearings. Rock solid lockup, nice little forward finger choil. The action's perfect. The centering is perfect. Near mint to like new in pouch, no box. Available new at your favorite Vosteed dealer for $129. Or just buy this one, all in, shipped priority mail, 85 like it is, 105 with an ApostleP edge. That's the Ankylo in green Frag from Vosteed. Next, a super cool Kizer. I got a thing for Ultem. I don't know what it is. So here's your box. It's that box, right? It is a drop bear, but it is not a KI 3694A1. Drop bear. Anyway, this consignor mixes up his boxes. Kind of drives me crazy. Anyway, it is the V3619A2 drop bear in Ultem. I love Ultem. It's just such cool material. It's translucent. It's gold. And when you put it over black, it just looks super cool. Look at that. You can see the Omega spring for the clutch lock. Nothing like an Axis lock whatsoever. It was such a horrible lock that as soon as the patent expired, everybody's making it. Anyway, here's the drop bear. A black Nitro V blade in 2 15/16 inches in length. The handle's 4 3/16. Lockup is rock solid on the clutch lock. Love the little pop of blue for the thumb studs. Rides on ball bearings. It centers perfectly. It locks up rock solid. Has a pocket clip. Tip up deep carry, ambidextrous. Condition, like new, in the wrong box, but at least it's a Kizer box. This knife is available new. For $79 at your favorite web retailer. Let's go 50 on this one. 70 with an ApostleP edge. The drop bear in Ultem from Kizer. Next up, we have a Civivi knife in a Civivi pouch, no outer box. This is the model C23080 Neuro-2 Neurohaptic. Kind of a hard to find version of this knife. It's an inexpensive knife from Civivi, button lock ball bearing flipper, but that is beautiful shred carbon fiber. So most of these are going to come with G10 handles. You can find the Damascus bladed ones in carbon fiber, but to find the Nitro V blade in carbon fiber is kind of tough. That's what you got. Pocket clip, tip up, deep carry, ambidextrous. Looks like the backspacer is black G10. Nice gear pattern with some grip. Kind of a self-guard handle. A little hidden flipper, not really hidden, but obscured by the flare of the self-guard. Flips beautifully. Would you call that a clip point, or would you call it a modified reverse Tonto with a fuller? I don't know. It's a gorgeous shimmery bead blast Nitro V blade, 3 3/4 inches in length. The handle's 5 1/8. Button lock mechanism, blade rides on bearings, beautiful, smooth, free action. Makes a nice thunk. Let's see, how's the lockup? Very solid. The action is wondrous. The centering is perfect. I love how that fuller plays with that clip. Just a beautiful shape when you look down at the spine of the blade. Cool knife. And inexpensive. If you buy this new, even with the shred carbon fiber, it's only going to cost you $82 web retail. This one, $45 shipped priority mail, $65 with my edge on the Neurohaptic from Civivi. Next, another Civivi, just a pouch, no outer box. This knife, also pretty cool. Model C23060-1, the Nugz, N-U-G-Z, in the murdered configuration. Black G10 scales. Right-hand tip-up milled titanium pocket clip. Ball bearing flipper. Well, it's better than that. Come on. There we go. Stainless steel liner lock, locking up nice and early. A tumbled DLC blade. What does that say, the designer? Is that Ware knives? The blade on the Nugz is 14 C28N3 and 3/16 inches in length. Handle length is 4 1/4. Lockup, rock solid. Ball bearing action, super smooth. I guess you can open it with the hole too. You can. Centering, well, I guess perfect. Be okay. Condition, like new in pouch, no outer box. This knife currently available brand new at your favorite web retailer for Civivi knives. It'll run you $67 plus tax and postage. This one all in, shipped priority mail, everything paid $40 to your door by priority mail. If you want my edge on it, $60. That's the Nugz from Civivi. Next up, we got one from Wee in a Wee pouch with no outer box. I guess this consignor does a nut and fancy and just throws his boxes in the garbage. Who cares, right? Look at that. It's a Wee. The model number is 20025 Bravo-Alpha. It's called the Esprit in a beautiful orange peel titanium. Even the backspacer and the clip are orange peel titanium. It's a steel inserted titanium frame lock. I think you can front flip it. Let's see. I can't, but you can. There. Oh, beautiful swedged spear in CPM 20 CV. I think you can open it with a thumb stud also, which is a much more satisfying deployment for me. Get my big fingerprint off of there. Well, almost. There's your lock engagement. A very slender gents folder. Gently crowned. Beautiful texture on the orange peel. Let's see. Blade centering will be perfection. Action is too. Lockup, dead rock solid. Did I give you dimensions? I don't think I did. 3 1/4. 4 1/4. So let's see. These are discontinued and out of stock when they were last available. They had a web retail price of $219. Sold listings on eBay, and there were several, running between $149 and $196. For this example, let's do $145 like it is. 170 if you like my edge on that 20 CV blade. The Esprit in orange peel titanium from We. Next up, look at this. We had 2 weeks in a row a real steel knife. We got one tonight. It is the model 7121NM Perix, Perix, in natural canvas micarta. A great inexpensive knife, by the way. There's your natural canvas micarta. That's very interesting. The liners are one folded piece that also forms the back strap. That's kind of a cool idea. Pocket clip, deep carry wire, tip up, and ambidextrous. The lock mechanism is called a crossbar lock, like an axis lock. Opens with thumb studs. Feels like it rides on ball bearings. A slender swedged spear in Nitro V, blade length 3 9/16. Handle 4.5. Very efficient blade to handle ratio. Man, that works well in the hand. Everything just falls right where it ought to. Great EDC blade, I would say, and not short. You saw the action. It's perfect. Lockup is perfect. Centering is, what are we going to call that? What will we call it? I wrote perfect, but it might need a little help. Let's see. I don't know. It's close. Anywho, like new in box, available new for $60 plus tax and postage at your favorite Real Steel dealer. Or just buy this one. Great Christmas gift for the brother-in-law. Even if you like him. $40 all in shipped priority mail. $60 with my edge. The Perix from Real Steel. Next, we have one from Vero Engineering in a wee pouch. No box. Of course not. Why would we have a box? I don't know. But the knife is the Axon liner lock in black canvas micarta. Yes, really, it's black. Once it's done being hairy after you use it for a while, it'll be black, I promise. I checked. I think the statement of Vero Engineering is their pocket clip. Beautifully integrated, milled titanium, right-hand tip-up clip, not insanely tight. You can front flip it. Ooh. You can thumb it using the slot. The blade steel is M390, the blade length on that gorgeous swedged sheep's foot is 3.5. The handle's 4.5. It's a titanium liner lock. It is steel inserted. It locks up very securely. I'm going to call that about 45%. It is rock solid. Ball bearing pivot works beautifully. And the centering is going to be hard to see, but it's pretty perfect. So maybe that angle is better. There you go. Condition. Oh, it is serial number 1395, by the way. Condition is near mint to like new, no box. This model currently available new for $310 web retail. Let's do $225 on this one like it is. $250 if you'd like it with my edge. The Axon liner lock in black canvas from Vero. Next up, why do I not own one of these? I don't know. It's from Demko. Comes in the luscious plastic tube. It's an AD 20.5, an S35VN, and natural G10, and a clip point blade. If I were going to own one, this is the one I'd own. Shark lock mechanism. There we go. Gorgeous stonewashed S35VN clip point blade. Look at that profile. It's so beautiful. Got the oval hole or the slot. The natural or jade G10 scales. Beautifully diamond milled. Ambidextrous tip-up clips. 2 of them. The lefty is in the tube. Blade length, 3 3/16. Handle, 4 7/16. It is an ergonomic dream. You can even sneak up on it. Yeah, it's great. Great EDC blade. Lockup is rock solid. The action is on bearings, and it's beautiful. And the centering will be very, very close. Condition is like new in tube. You can buy these new at a variety of internet knife purveyors. They run $250 web retail. You can just buy this one. Suitable for gifting. $175 all in. Shipped. Priority mail. $195 with my edge. It's the Demko 80 20.5 clip point in JG10 and S35. Made in Taiwan, by the way. Next up, I got one I've never seen one of. It must be fairly new. It's from Cold Steel, and the nomenclature is a little confusing. So there's your model number, FL-35FMA-SA-FM1 in satin. But we don't call it an FM1. We call it a full metal Atlas. Very interesting knife. Here it is. It is scaled in crosshatch milled. I don't know, is that like I would say that's bead blasted and tumbled. Titanium on both sides. Pocket clips, stonewashed stainless. Excuse me. Ambidextrous tip-up deep carry. The lock is called the Atlas lock. It's a lot like a Demko shark lock, actually. You slide it back, right? Okay. Opens with thumb studs. I think it rides on ball bearings. I don't know that for sure. I'm pretty sure. Thumb studs are perfectly located. The blade is S35 VN, 3.5 inches in length. The handle is 4.5. The lockup on the axis lock is like a bank vault. And the centering is true. Condition, I'll say near mint in box. This model is currently available brand new. Look at the thinness. At your favorite Cold Steel retailer for $250 web retail. This one can be yours all in, shipped priority mail. $170 like it is $190 with my edge. It's kind of cool. A little off the Cold Steel beaten path, but very cool. The Full Metal Atlas from Cold Steel. Next, a super cool Kershaw, made in the USA. It is the 6105 CF Bel Air. I have not seen this version of the Bel Air yet, but man, is it cool. Look at the pop on that marbled carbon fiber. Yes. Great little thin EDC folder. Ambidextrous tip-up deep carry clip in black. Duralock. Like an axis lock. A grinder satin, let's call that a modified Warncliffe blade in CPM Magnacut. Blade length 3 1/16. Handle 4 3/16. Look at the thin little blade. Yeah. You think it'll slice with that full flat grind? I bet it will. It rides on ball bearings. It locks up rock solid. It centers up, I think, perfectly. It does. Condition is like new in box. Currently available at your Kershaw knife dealer online for a web retail price of $205. This one can be yours all in, shipped priority mail at $140 like it is, $165 with an ApostleP edge. The Bel Air in carbon fiber and Magnacut from Kershaw. So that's the knife you give to the brother that you love. And then here's the Kershaw that you give to the brother-in-law that you'd really rather not see very often. It's a Kershaw that's going to come in a Vosteed pouch. It's not a bad knife, it's just cheap. But it's a cheap Kershaw, right? The 2053 Kindred. Scaled in black, hard anodized aluminum. Rocking the ambidextrous, I believe. Yes. Deep carry, tip-up clip. It is a button lock folder with a D2 blade, nicely stone-washed, full flat ground spear point, 3 inches in length. The handle's 4 3/16. It is a button lock, and it rides on ball bearings. It's better than I am. Let's see. There we go. Rock solid lockup. Squared away centering. Condition will be near mint to like new, no box. These are available new at your favorite Kershaw dealer for $55 MAP plus tax and postage. So let's face it, when you get all said and done, you're going to be $70. Or just buy this one. All in, shipped priority mail. $40 like it is. $60 with an Apostle P edge. The Kindred from Kershaw. Next up, if you are a dog rescuer or somebody who, gives drunks rides home from the bar at 3 in the morning so they don't get DUIs, here's your knife. It is not an iconic, but instead it's a ZT0909. The Les George, sort of the budget Les George that was in the ZT lineup for a while. It's got black G10 scales. It looks like it's had the clip mounted on both sides. It's got goo in the lanyard hole that I thought might be I'll get it out of there for you. I'm sorry. There. It was just a little lint. Oh, trust me, it gets better. Anyhow, we got the, I think, is that a 10 millimeter hex, 3/8, something like that? Not a bad thing, by the way. It's a flipper, and I think it rides on ball bearings. But look at that blade. It is S35VN. It's scratched. It's been tipped. It's been badly sharpened. Yeah, it is what it is. Stainless steel liner lock. Robust. I'm sure the lockup is fine. Yes, it is. 3 11/16 blade. 4 13/16 handle. Ambidextrous. Deep carry tip up pocket clip with some wear on it. The lockup is solid. The action is beautiful. The centering is beautiful. So I don't know, it'd be a good knife to have a little fun with. Here's the thing. These were inexpensive when they were available. I think they were like under $200, barely. But guess what happened when they discontinued them? Sold listings on eBay for used knives. Sold listings ranging between $214 and $315. This obviously not a collector grade 909. Let's do $100 shipped priority mail, $125 if you like it with my edge. Why $125? Because I'm going to do some work on that tip if I sharpen it. Trust me, it'll be better. The 909 from ZT. All right, from the ridiculous to the sublime. Next up, another one from ZT. ZT0640 Emerson. If you know me, you know my opinion about this knife, but check it out. It's got custom scales, they say. They're called Fomascus. It could be black dyed factory scales for all I know, which might not have been a bad idea. I don't know. I do not know. This looks like a Blades We Love Anno to me. My consignor didn't tell me that, but it sure looks like it on the titanium frame / liners. I think it's pretty cool. And is that an MXG clip with the same anno pattern. I think it's pretty cool. Even the opening disc, blue anodized with a little hint of bronze in the knurling. Titanium. Is that aftermarket? I think it is. That's aftermarket jimping. You can front flip this knife. Yeah, you can. The blade, 20 CV. 3 3/4 inches, and the handle's 4 3/4. So it's like a cross between a Benchmade 710 when you look at the handle shape and an Emerson Gentleman Gem. It's just a classic knife. If you don't own one, you need to. Rides on phosphor bronze, titanium frame lock with steel insert, locking up early and securely. Beautiful, smooth phosphor bronze action. Beautiful centering. Condition, I'm going to call near mint in box just because it's a modded knife. The 640 is discontinued, not a stock. In stock configuration, sold listings on eBay range between $238 and $315. This one, there might be another one, but I don't know where. Your price $275 like it is. $300 if you'd like it to come with my edge. The ZT640, and it'll in your listing say custom anno and bits. Next up, another one from ZT. Experience it. The knife inside is the Ken Onion Design ZT0350 TS with the Tiger Stripe blade. Black G10 scales. Looking pretty fresh. The 4-way Kershaw butter knife clip. Just a couple little wear areas on the corners. It is a flipper on phosphor bronze with the speed safe spring assist mechanism. There is your Tiger Stripe DLC blade in S30V. Blade length is 3 3/16. The handle length is 4 5/8. It is a stainless steel liner lock, heavy and rock solid. Pretty free blade, even given the speed safe. Centering looks pretty darn good. We'll call that perfect. There's a little bit of crud on the spine that I couldn't get off. You might be able to in the liners. Let's flip it here. There you go. Fires right out with just a touch. So we'll say perfect action centering lockup. Near mint in box. They're still making this knife, which I find amazing. You can buy a new one at your favorite ZT dealer for $195 map price. This one can be yours at $110 like it is, $135 with my edge. The ZT0350 TS for Tiger Stripe. Time to turn the page. Next up, we have one from Cold Steel. It's an AD10 standard configuration, black G10 and S35 blade. There you go. So it's a 3D machine and crowned G10 that is blasted after milling. It sort of leaves a lot of grain. Got your aluminum liners, your triad lock, pocket clip, tip-up ambidextrous clips. So if you're right-handed, you get this scratched up clip. If you're left-handed, you get a brand new one. Opens with thumb studs. And there's your blade. Looks like it's had a little bit of use, but nothing terrible. Triad lockup, rock solid. This blade runs on the phosphor bronze and Teflon cocktail of washers. Centering is, what will we say? What will we say? You know, I wrote perfect yesterday, but it kind of doesn't look too perfect today. Might be, it's close. We'll say it's excellent to near mint. Clip wear noted. This model currently available for a web retail price of $165. This one can be yours all in, shipped priority mail, $95 like it is, $115 with my edge. The AD10 from Cold Steel. Next, we have one from the Benchmade Knife Company, Oregon City, Oregon. Cancer and reproductive harm. This must have been sold new in California. It is the 550-S30V full-size griptilian with the sheep's foot blade and opening hole. Oh, wait. It's not wearing Neurohaptic GTX scales. It's wearing blue and red layered G10 scales. I think that is cool. Parkerized Emerson style clip. Axis lock. Opens with a hole. And yeah, here's where the bad news starts. I'm not sure what went on here. It looked like an amateur sharpener scratched up the blade face and then tried to fix his mistake, and that didn't go too well. So yeah, it could probably use me, I'm gonna say. Is it sharp? Yeah, it's kind of sharp. 3 5/16 blade in S30V, 4 5/8 handle, ambidextrous tip-up pocket clip, axis lock, rides on phosphor bronze, beautifully free blade with rock-solid lockup. And the blade centering, I think it's kind of good. It's okay. I think this thing's missing some blade. Yeah, it's because that should be longer than 3 5/16. Anyway, somebody's getting a deal. If you buy one of these new, map price, web retail is $160 plus the custom scales. Whatever that would be. So, you're going to have $200, but this one, you can buy it for $90. $115 with my edge. I added $5 to the sharpening price just because I think it's going to need a little help. Anyway, good little project knife. The 550-S30V Griptilian with custom scales. Next up, we have an offering from Idaho. From Chris Reeve Knives. It's a small Inkosi with natural canvas micarta inlays and a Tonto blade. Born April 28th of 2021. That was the high hardness spec S35VN era. And here's the little cutie. By the way, there is no cloth in the box. I didn't see if there were a lanyard. The lanyard is there but untied. Okay. So this is a user Inkosi. There's some hand oils in the micarta. There are some trails in the titanium. We're rocking a leather noose knot lanyard. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. There's your little Tonto blade. It has been used. It has been sharpened. Not horribly, but it has been sharpened. There's your lock engagement. That's early for a ceramic ball, Chris Reeve. But it's really solid. Action seems fine. Centering does as well. We'll call this condition very good in box. If you buy one of these brand new, you can do it. I think you can order this directly from Chris Reeve. I don't know if there's any natural canvas in stock at retailers, but it'll be $525. This one, all in, shipped priority mail, $350 like it is, $375 with an ApostleP edge. Next, we have one from Microtech. I should probably own this. I don't know. Model number 123-1T. It's an Ultratech Tonto Edge. Tactical standard finish in black. There is your black hard anodized aluminum handle. Ball bearing glass breaker, which is also the clip bolt. Let's see, what does it say here? Serial number 231858. Wow. Born January of 2022. A little bit of clip wear. Dual action, out the front automatic, with one of the sexiest Tanto blades ever. It gives you the illusion that it's a trailing point because of the shape of the flat and the fuller, but the spine is, it's actually, it almost drops a little. Anyway, blade steel is M390, blade length 3 7/16 with the two-tone. Very, very, very slight coating wear, by the way. Edge feels very unmolested. 3 7/16 blade, 5 1/16 handle. Button effort, I'll call it medium firm. Reliability, 100%. Condition, near mint in box. Very slight clip and blade coating wear noted. This model is out of stock currently. When last available, they were $324 web retail. This one can be yours all in, shipped priority mail, $230 like it is. $260 with an Apostle P edge on that Tanto blade. The Ultratech Tanto from Microtech. Next up, a super cool ProTech. It's missing the slider sleeve. Doggone it. So this is from Tactical Response, or for Tactical Response by ProTech. The TR2 PT20. It's a 20th anniversary, I think, of Tactical Response. So the 20th anniversary model with the acid wash blade, black handle, satin blade, plain edge. So it is a button lock automatic. Love the holy handle. Very slight carry wear in that black hard anodized aluminum. Got your deep carry, right hand tip up pocket clip. It's a button lock auto side folder. Comes out nicely. So you got satin flats with the acid stonewash blade face, 154 cm. 3 1/16 blade, 4 1/2 handle. Solid lockup. Beautiful centering. We'll call this excellent to near mint. I see a couple little, I don't know if those are marks or stains or just the way the stonewash came out. Anyhow. Discontinued, not a stock. When these were available for a very short time, they were $225 web retail. This one can be yours. $160 all in, shipped priority mail. $180 if you'd like it, with an Apostle P edge. The TR2 PT20 automatic, 20th anniversary from ProTech. Next, another ProTech. This one has the sleeve. This knife is the Les George design small rockeye auto, otherwise known as the SBR, small blade rockeye, right? This is a PVK dealer exclusive, so it's a PVK.SBR.4-blue. 3V blade, blue handle, and DLC. Very cool knife. I wish I were right-handed. I would own it. There is your blue hard anodized aluminum handle. Your right-hand tip up deep carry clip. Side folding auto. DLC blade. The DLC is a little blotchy. You could probably just oil it up and wipe it down. It'd be fine. A little bit of wear near the tip in the coating. Rock solid lockup. 2 5/8 blade, 3 7/8 handle. It does have a 3V blade. Solid lockup. Centering is perfect. We'll call it excellent to near mint. Very, very slight coating wear in the blade. And the handle, very slight. Nice little knife. So these are discontinued, not a stock. I don't know. Got to be worth $185, doesn't it? $205 with my edge. On the SBR Rockeye Blue and 3V. PVK exclusive. Next up, we have one from the Arcform brand. This is also missing its slider sleeve. That box looks like a Fat Protect box because it's a Fat Protect box because Protect makes the knife. Which is the black Slimfoot Auto with stonewash blade. Yes. Black hard anodized aluminum handle by Protect. Right hand tip up, deep carry clip by Protect. Tumble polished. Button lock side folding auto with a, I don't know, is that a cleaver blade? I think it is. 154 cm. Saber ground with a swedge. Beautiful stone wash. 3 1/8 is your blade length. 4 1/8 is your handle length. Rock solid lockup. Perfect centering. And Protect action. Near mint inbox. Out of stock at $165 web retail. Can't buy a new one that I know of. You can buy this one though. All in shipped priority mail. $115 like it is. $135 with an Apostle P edge. The Arcform Slimfoot Auto. Next up. Oh, this is an interesting one. I'm not sure why, but we have we got a box with a sticker, and the sticker is correct, but there's only half a box. There's no, if this is the top, there's no bottom. But anyway, it's a Vero Engineering offering. You got your pouch, you got your cloth, there might be a little card or something on here. Yeah. Synapse XL, 3rd gen, M390 blade, and DLC, and JG10. And I'm dropping stuff all over the place. Oh. But it's not just that, is it? That used to be JG10. The consignor dyed it blue, and it's got a little gradient thing going on. That's very cool. Everything is black DLC coated, including the trademark Vero milled titanium right-hand tip-up clip. It is a flipper. Oh, and by the way, you get those too. I'm not sure. Those are flame anodized titanium scales that you're also going to get. I think it's a very cool package, actually. So let's talk about the knife. M390 blade, 3 13/16 inches in length, swedged drop point with the Vero slot, steel inserted bolster lock, titanium, locking up right there. What's the serial number? 1635. Lockup is dead rock solid. Ball bearings are silky smooth. Centering's perfect. Did I give you the dimensions? 3 13/16 by 5. Mechanics are perfect. So half the box is missing. We'll call it, I don't know, we'll call it excellent to near mint. There is some wear in the clip. But it's just so cool how they've got it set up. Yeah. So let's see. Where did it go? There it is. If you buy this knife new, you can't right now because they're out of stock. But if you could, it'd be $360 web retail. Plus the titanium scales, I don't know, another 100? Probably. But you can buy this whole package, all in, shipped priority mail, $245 like it is $270 with my edge. That's the Synapse XL Jade DLC plus titanium scales from Vero. Next up, We have one from Chavez Ultramar. It is it's a Redemption 229 drop point in blue titanium. Yes. And it's got both clips, the Mick Jagger skull clip and the grown-up clip, both in orange peel titanium. Opens with thumb studs, rides on ball bearings. There is your swedged, what would you call that, a Dronto? Anyway, M390 blade steel. 3 1/4 blade, 4 3/16 handle. Steel inserted titanium frame lock, locking up nice and early with that 3 o'clock lockup. Ball bearings are working great. Centering is down the middle. Condition, we will say, excellent to near mint. I don't know, I guess it's more near mint than excellent. The blade's a little blotchy, like it had some, there's some coagulated goo up there. I don't know, anyway. But not a bad example at all. Out of stock, new, if you could find one. I don't know that I've ever seen one with the blue and the orange peel, but anyway, it looks great. About $375 web retail, out of stock. Your price for this one, $230. All in, shipped priority mail, $255 with my edge. The Redemption 229 in blue from Chavez. Next up, we've got one from Mr. Pena in his X series. This is a Lanny's clip front flipper in black canvas micarta. It's sort of a traditional pattern, but a modern folder, right? Black canvas micarta that's actually been in hand a little bit. Milled titanium right-hand tip-up pocket clip. Take a close look at the screws. They're like black polished titanium screws. Very cool. Got some little trails in the titanium bolsters, which are actually part of the frame. The frame is milled out to accept the black canvas. Then you got a copper backspacer. At least copper anodized. I don't know. It's a front flipper, and it actually flips in my hand, which is rare. The blade steel is M390. Again, a little blotchy, like there's some maybe coagulated preservative, but okay. But not hurt in the least. Edge feels pretty virginal. 3 1/8 blade, 4-inch handle, titanium bolster lock, steel inserted. Action, centering, lockup, all squared away. We will call this excellent to near mint in box. Some light staining on the blade, a little bit of bolster wear. This model is out of stock. When last available, they were $274 web retail. Let's go $190 on this one. $215 if you'd like it with an TheApostleP edge. The Lanny's clip in black canvas from the Pena X series. Next up, we got a Civivi. Model C21006-DS1 Conspirator with a dark green micarta handle and a black hand rub Damascus blade. Good looking knife. Yes, that is dark green, not black. Let your eyes not be deceived. Black stainless steel liners, perforated for lightness. Pocket clip, tip up deep carry black, ambidextrous. It is a button lock mechanism, a flipper on bearings, and look at that. That's beautiful. It is, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. 3 1/2-inch blade, 4 5/8 handle. Rock solid lockup. Beautiful action. Perfect centering. Condition. Near mint in box. Currently available to be purchased brand new at your favorite Civivi retailer for 96 bucks. This one, no sales tax, no postage, all in, shipped priority mail, $70, like it is, 90 with my edge. That's the Conspirator in Damascus from Civivi. Next up, it's my favorite Chinese knife company, Sun. Designed and made in Yangjiang, China. Their box labeling, second to none. It's a TS49. Pretty righteous little titanium frame lock knife. Beautiful bead blasted titanium. Got some flutes, a milled Sun maker's mark, a carbon fiber inlaid panel. It's a flipper on bearings. Oh, and it will death lock, boys. Keep the fingers off the lock bar. Other than that, the action's beautiful. Blade is D2. It's a Tanto. It's 3.5 inches in length. The handle's 4 7/16. Lockup is rock solid on the steel inserted titanium frame lock. Did I mention the right-hand tip-up milled titanium clip? Lots of lock bar tension. Perfect centering. Condition excellent to near mint in box. There's a little bit of goo on the spine of the blade. I don't know if you can see that right there. Anyway. These are 70 bucks web retail plus tax and postage. This one can be yours all in, shipped priority mail, 50 bucks. 75 with my edge. That's a lot of knife for 50 bucks, guys. Nothing to apologize for there. The TS49 from Sun. Next up, this is a very playful Sun. Made in Yangjiang, China, which means somebody else designed it. Again, first class labeling, TS204. Here's the knife. The TS204 has got a lot going on. White G10 scales, carbon fiber bolsters, red pivot collars. Look at the work that went into this clip. It's perforated. It's stonewashed titanium. It's even got some interesting scallops, so the tension isn't insane. It's very cool. Right hand tip up. Got a little soiling in the white G10. Shocking. It is a ball bearing flipper with a horn cliff blade. A little bit of coagulated preservative on the blade. You know, the blade is S90V. 3 1/8 inches long. 4 3/16 inch handle. The titanium liner lock does have a steel insert. Locks up right there. Rock solid. Centering. On the money. Out of stock at $130 web retail. Near mint inbox. Your price, 75 bucks like it is. 100 with an ApostleP edge. The TS204 from Sun. Whoops. Next up, here's a special one. So, it's a Manix 2 Red 20CV DLT exclusive, right? But look what it's not wearing. It is not wearing the factory red G10 scales because it's wearing these. A fine Anso pattern orange G10 scale set, and a Casey Lynch deep carry titanium pocket clip. Now, it's going to be right-hand tip-up only if you're wearing these custom scales, but it's ambidextrous tip-up if you have the factory scales. Caged ball lock. Blade rides on phosphor bronze. It is in 20 CV. 3 3/8 blade. 4 11/16 handle. Lockup is dead rock solid. It is free swinging. It is beautifully centered. I called it very close. It might favor the bottom scale slightly. Near mint inbox, out of stock at DLT. So I'm going to price this pretty much like I would price it with no custom scales. $190 like it is, $215 with my edge. And you can, play with it. You can go from custom to stock, back and forth. The Manix 2, red 20 CV plus custom scales from Spyderco. Next up, we have the Save Me From Myself moment. In tonight's sale, of course, it's a Spyderco. It is a Stretch 2 in blue and K390. It's not blue, it's teal, but I'm just saying. I don't own a Stretch, and I don't own K390. I'm going to let you guys have a crack at it anyway. Here you go. Your teal Volcano Grip FRN scale set. Black clip, 4-way position. Well, that's just begging to be changed, isn't it? Begging. Midlock with boy dent. Blade rides on phosphor bronze. And take a look at this, guys. It's a K390 knife. It has no patina. That's how fresh it is. Because, if you go outside in Arizona, your K390 will develop a patina. Beautiful ergos. 3.5 blade, 4 3/4 handle. Rock solid lockup. Normal action for a phosphor bronze Spyderco midlock. Blade is dead down the middle. Condition, I'm going to say, is near mint to like new in box. Out of stock at $160. Spyderco map price, web retail. Your price for this perfect example, $130 like it is. $155 with my edge. The Stretch 2 lightweight, teal and K390 from Spyderco. Next up, it's the OG of OGs, the Benchmade 940 Osborne, standard configuration, green hard anodized aluminum handle, purple anodized titanium backspacer, Parkerized Emerson style clip, ambidextrous tip up, axis lock, rides on phosphor bronze. There is your stonewashed blade in S30V. 3 7/16 blade, 4 7/16 handle, rock solid axis lockup, a free drop in blade, and perfect centering. There you go. Near mint to like new in box. Available new for a Benchmade web retail or map price of $240. You don't have to depend on the guy at the website to sort through the boxes to find a perfect one, because here you go. Your price, $180 like it is, $200 with an ApostleP edge. The 940 Osborne from Benchmade. Next up we have the Rob's Pick tonight. I made it the Rob's Pick because I want it to sell so I don't have to buy it. And oh, do I want to buy it. From Benchmade, it is the 535BK-07 Bug Out. A variant I have not yet seen. Oh my. That is a set of hard anodized aluminum scales. The finish Benchmade calls burnt brass. Yeah. Oh, my Lord. Look at that. Faceted. Love the little mill pattern in the scallop for the thumb. You got your black oxide coated shorty deep carry clip. Ambidextrous tip up. You got an axis lock. You have aqua standoffs and thumb studs. And this blade finish, not called Black Wash, it's called DLC Battle Wash. Lockup is perfect. Action is free dropping. Centering is perfect. It's a perfect example. It's like new in box. These are currently available for a map price of $320 web retail. This one, $225 like it is, $250 with an Apostle P edge. The Rob's pick tonight is the 535 BK-07 bug out from Benchmade, and what a piece of work. Okay, guys, that brings us to the last knife in tonight's sale, and if you made it to the end, you are going to be rewarded. It's a hinderer. It's just an XM18 3.5-inch Sponto Tri-Way in S45 VN, but read the rest. Stonewashed blue-green would be your titanium frame. American ironwood would be your scale. Copper hardware and turquoise standoffs. This is a special assembly knife. As of yesterday, when I was setting up for the sale, this knife was featured on Hinderer's website. It's not in stock, but it was $510. Just look at that. There's your blue. There's your copper. Oh, there's your turquoise. And look how the blue in the roots of these jimping mill cuts is turquoise like the standoffs. Wait. Oh my. Are you kidding me? Yeah. And of course, flips like a hinderer. Bearings are installed. 3.5 blade, 4 3/4 handle. Perfect mechanics. Like new in box. Out of stock at $510. Web retail. Your price for this one, not going to be cheap, boys. $475 like it is. $500 with my edge. If you're a hinderer collector and you don't have this knife, you need this knife. And that, my friends, is all for this one.